Hello ladies and gentlemen, Osborne here bringing you another edition of Starcraft. The ever-increasingly busy Osborne, as it turns out. I have just been so swamped with this little mini-game on the side called Life that it's very difficult for me to find time to cast, but I'm doing my best. I'm bringing you as many casts as I can that has been allotted for my time. But enough about me being a sad sack. Let's get right into the game. We've got a ZVZ on the Nezarine Crypts. We have Hannibal in the bottom left-hand spawn point. He is red, and his opponent, wearing blue, who is also Zerg, as I have said, DocHoliday. Now, ZVZ, not the most anticipated viewing matchup in here, but I've gone through this one personally, and it's a pretty good matchup. Nothing too dry, nothing too boring, not the same old, something that everyone can get excited about, I think. But for now, it's just kind of identical builds. DocHoliday getting his drones out just a little bit earlier, spending his money just a little bit quicker. But Hannibal spending his larva a bit more efficiently, as immediately when he was done, there was a larva able to come out and do its job. Its job being turning into something else completely different. Spawning pool coming down for Hannibal just a little bit ahead of DocHoliday, as you can see here, putting it right in the place where you want to block off any kind of ling harassment. Try and corner those lings, make them go through the mineral patches up here, down here, because then you can kind of box them in, tunnel them through the mineral patches, and drones can actually hold their own in that case if they don't get surrounded. Gas coming down. Pretty much identical build, as I've said. 3 on each gas. Nothing too exciting. Trust me, it gets better. You know, everyone's like, God damn it, Osborne. What are you doing? You said this was going to be exciting. This is the same old mirror matchup we always see. Just hold on, everybody. It gets better. It gets much better. This game, I have someone sent it in to me, not from D2D Gamer, but from a friend on the interwebs. So I'm not going to tell you who that is, because that would just kind of give away who would win. Because who sends in a replay where they lose? No one does that. That's crazy talk. Crazy talk, I say. DocHoliday getting out 6 lings before his opponent, so he will have the advantage ever so slightly. Just a little bit of an edge, should he decide to attack right now. And as you can see, Hannibal deciding to go for a not so much of an early hatchery, but in a ZVZ matchup, very risky to get that hatchery up. Because as you can see, 6 lings against, what does he have? Anything? Any lings at all? No, no lings. So 6 lings versus no lings. 6 lings usually wins, just from my experience. Can't say that it's true, but definitely worth thinking about. And a Roach Warren coming down for DocHoliday. So he's just going to completely skip over the whole ling, baneling wars and just go straight to roaches. Let's see if he tries to get a hatchery up as well. He'll need it if he wants to have any kind of matchup against a macroing opponent, as 1 hatchery is not enough. Oh boy, Roach Warren just now coming in. Kind of a dual queen kind of thing going down there. I guess one of them is there just for creep tumors. Very, very good idea, because once you put down that hatchery, as he does right now, you want to get that creep highway attached to each base as soon as possible. DocHoliday is saying, well, I'm expanding, so I might as well attack, as opposed to the conventional logic of I'm attacking, I might as well expand. Very, very complex thought processes coming through here. And here comes the bit of a ling war, but I don't think Doc has enough lings. He needs to retreat, and then he does. So many lings for Hannibal, just now getting out just in the nick of time to defend his base. And we'll see how this goes back, because now we've got a pure ling composition from Hannibal. I believe he put up a baneling nest. Yes, there is a baneling nest up. I did not call that earlier, but I was so busy, like, looking at that roach warren, I guess. I guess it just kind of hypnotized me. That I did not call that baneling nest, but it does exist, and there are banelings that are possible. I thought there were going to be some banelings, but I guess not quite yet. Hatchery just about to pop for DocHoliday. And here come the banelings. I knew they were coming eventually. Ooh, 15 banelings. That's a lot of banelings. And I'm not sure how effective they're going to be against these roaches that are inevitably going to be coming up. One roach right now. Two roaches, three roaches now, so those roaches will just suck up that baneling damage like it's nothing. They do not give a crap about you or your life. They will just sit there and soak up all that damage. And they won't be too bothered by it, honestly. So we'll have to see 15 banelings. What can they do against this? Oh! Almost half the banelings come down on that one roach and just barely kills it, and then 6 more come over, try and kill the other 2 roaches. They do not succeed, and the roaches are successful in holding off the ramp, so we'll have to see how much aggression Hannibal comes in here with, because it's going to be unbridled, unmitigated aggression from here on out, because there is just nothing defending this hatchery. So if he can get down that hatchery, he will be in very, very good shape. Down goes the queen, down goes the spine crawler that was being milked, and he retreats. Very wise decision, as 10 zerglings do not win against 8 roaches. It does not happen that way. Fortunately for Hannibal, he's got another freaking 20 zerglings coming up here. So let's see how much we've got. We've got about 28, but they're all going to die. They get the surround on the roaches. Oh man, this is going to be a very tough battle. Roach HP going down. They all die pretty much simultaneously. Only 3 roaches on the thing, but he retreats. I don't know how I feel about that particular retreat. He could have easily taken that hatchery. Oh, but 6 roaches on the way now. That might be too much. 9 roaches is a lot of roaches, especially in ZVZ, where the opponent only has zerglings and no banelings. Banelings, as you saw, though, not very effective against roaches. Pretty much the worst unit you can use against them. Roaches, just as I said, do not care how much troubles you've been in. They are just the most callous unit. With 145 HP, they're just tough as nails. The one queen, I believe, was trying to inject both of these hatcheries, but it's just not working very well. Not getting another queen up quite yet. I guess he's too worried about the zerglings right outside his base, and he should be, because those zerglings, left unchecked, can multiply very, very quickly and do tons and tons of damage. Not necessarily to the roaches, but to the queen and to the hatchery. They might be able to kill it before the roaches can do enough damage. Roaches attack very slowly. +1 attack for ranged attack for DocHoliday, about halfway done, a little bit more, but actually more like 2/3 of the way done. And a little bit of a lull in the action as we approach the 12-minute mark. Spine crawler coming up for DocHoliday, going to try and defend that ramp a little bit more efficiently, trying not to lose too many roaches. In the meantime, Hannibal having pretty much the same idea, putting up 2 spine crawlers and a 3rd coming up as well. So that ramp is going to be pretty difficult to get through. A lot more lings on the way. Checking the worker count, we see that Hannibal has about a 6-worker lead. And that's pretty much a standard ZVZ at this point. One of them is going completely pure roaches, and the other going pure lings with banelings as a possibility, but no banelings quite yet. A infestation pit coming up for DocHoliday, so we will see infestors to try and deal with those lings a little bit more efficiently than those roaches. Speaking of those roaches, kind of doing a little death march down towards Hannibal's base. We'll have to see what he can do against those 3 spine crawlers. I can't imagine he's going to do too much. Loses a couple lings completely for free. Oh, he needs to watch that roach, that last roach. Oh, he's going to get hit with a spine crawler. Well done, microing those roaches back. Oh, he's going to do it again, though. Oh, no. He's going to lose the roach. Oh, he loses a roach for free. Not what you want to do. Puts down the rock so that the roaches have a little bit more maneuverability, but wisely decides to retreat for now. 20 more zerglings on the way, and a spire about 2/3 of the way done for Hannibal. Coming up right next to this, having all of his tech right next to each other. I do not like that. A roach drop can come in there and do quite a bit of damage. I'm not sure that that's the wisest decision. Still only one queen for DocHoliday's 2 bases. Very strange. Alright, I think he got like 4 or 5 more roaches and he's going to come down and see what he can do. A big, big attack. How many roaches is that? That is 24 roaches. So that is more than enough to deal with most of the things that Hannibal has. Bringing up about 10 mutalisks, but I'm not sure what the mutalisks are going to be able to do. Roaches do not really care about anything that mutalisks have to say. They can just kind of roll on right through that splash damage, not doing too much damage to them. Spinecrawler is doing a bit of damage, about 30 per poke, I believe. That's right, 30 at a range of 7. Pretty impressive. And DocHoliday once again decides to retreat. Being chased this time by a bunch of Zerglings. Oh, I'm not sure if this is going to be the wisest idea for Hannibal. He's not doing a good job. Although he did supply block DocHoliday for just a second, but a huge fungal going down, killing all of the Zerglings, going down to like 5 health. And all of the Zerglings immediately just completely evaporate. And now there's 10 mutalisks in DocHoliday's base, but he does not give a flying crap. He is going to go down and kill the crap out of his opponent. You have mutalisks in your base. That's okay. Get a bunch of roaches and just kill the crap out of everything. There's not much Hannibal can do at this point. Just so many roaches and so few Zerglings. What are the upgrades on the Zerglings? 01 and 01 as well for the roaches, but roaches just do so much more damage. Picking off the queen, we got one mutalisk kind of like hanging around saying, hey guys, can I be included in this party? Hey guys, hey, can I get a kill? Oh, but he does not get the kill as he leaves when that roach has 1 health, so that mutalisk sour about that. This just goes to show you that if you want a strategy against a ling-based Zerg, and you are also Zerg, just get a bunch of roaches. And then when they go mutalisk, just go kill them, because there's not much mutalisk can do about it. Well, this has been Osborne. I hope you've enjoyed the cast. It's been a while since my last one, and I am very sorry about that. I will be more than happy to cast some longer games. A big treat tomorrow is coming up, so I'm not going to spoil that one, but very, very entertaining game for tomorrow. I've already had it scouted out. It's very good, and I'm pretty sure everyone will enjoy it. This has been Osborne. If you like the cast, please subscribe. I will see you guys next time.